So say hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. I don't know if you've all remembered my son, Shay. This is my 9-year-old, and he loves to be in the kitchen, and today is cooking day, so he is here. Right? And he's got the fighter mug today. Don't worry, it's not coffee. Right, Shay?
It might be.
It might be. All right, we're waiting for people to join in. We're actually gonna make a recipe today. Once again, my camera is a little bit far away, kind of hard for me to see the comments. I'll lean in periodically and check it out. But let's give it a few minutes to see who's joining, and then we'll dive in, huh? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how's your summer going, Shay?
Very good.
Don't be shy. They can't hear you. Good, right? He's gonna get a haircut today, I think. Good morning over there. Good morning. So today we're actually gonna make a recipe that's part of the Total Health Turnaround program. So I have a 30-day program that has, it also includes a cookbook, a book of recipes in it. And today's recipe is one of those. So this is a very nutritious, lot of bang for your buck, quick breakfast today. It is called the Blueberry Vanilla Quinoa Bowl. Do you know what quinoa is, Shay? You want to take a guess?
Quinoa.
Hey.
Quinoa.
Quinoa. So quinoa is a grain. It's a gluten-free grain. I think most people are pretty familiar with quinoa when it comes to replacing rice with it or using it like in stir fries, maybe on top of salads. But many of you may not know that quinoa is actually a fantastic breakfast porridge. So it can be used for more than just lunch or dinner. It's actually quite versatile. It's one of those things that you can make a couple days a week and store in the fridge and then either reheat it or cool it, or you can eat it hot, cold, or otherwise, which is awesome. And it's a great grain to incorporate into your routine. Well, many of you know that I'm gluten-free, so I don't eat a lot of traditional grains. Quinoa not only has twice the amount of protein as oatmeal, that's right, twice per serving, twice the amount of protein, but it's actually a complete protein because it has all 8 amino acids, or it has 8 essential, sorry, I need to look at my script, 8 essential amino acids in quinoa. It also is full of minerals. Okay, so you are getting a lot of bang for your buck with quinoa. So I wanted to show you a different way to have quinoa and have some breakfast with Shay. Have you had breakfast yet? No. He made himself a smoothie this morning. So good morning, all of you joining in. On those cameras, I can't read so well today. So the recipe is at drpingel.com. It is also in my program, Total Health Turnaround, which is at totalhealthturnaround.com. The recipe is called Blueberry Vanilla Quinoa Bowl. So what we have here is I do have some quinoa. This is about a cup of quinoa. We're making 2 servings. That's why there's 2 of us, right, Shay?
Yeah.
So we've got some quinoa here. Now, I really love the multicolored quinoa as well. This is the only one I had, was the traditional quinoa. They're both great, little bit different mineral profiles. So I also have 2 tablespoons of nut butter. Today I'm using cashew butter, but you could use almond butter. Some people like peanut butter. I usually lean more towards almond, macadamia, cashew, those types of things, but that's what we've got here. We've got a cup of almond milk. You can use any nut milk you would like. Same thing, cashew, almond, you name it. We've got 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. This is organic vanilla extract. We have some chia seeds here, a tablespoon of chia seeds. You know what chia seeds are, bud? Now, chia seeds, I need to do a live on in itself, right? Chia seeds are awesome. Not only can they replace eggs, like to make things vegan, so for those of you that have egg allergies, you can actually make chia eggs, if you can believe it. Put it in all your baked goods. Chia seeds also make an incredible morning pudding, which we will do on one of our recipe lives. You love chia pudding, don't you?
Yeah. Yep.
That's one of your favorites.
Bananas.
With bananas, yeah, loves it. So chia seeds are a fantastic source of omega-3 fatty acids. Great way to get it. You guys out there, you're all quiet today. How's it going? For those of you just joining, I'm Dr. Tricia Pingel. This is your morning checkup. It is recipe day. So we also have 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. And we have about a tablespoon of maple syrup. Now the recipe says 1 to 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. I prefer to keep it a little bit less sweet to start, and then you can always drizzle a little bit more if you don't feel that it's sweet enough. For toppings today, I believe on the website we used coconut, strawberries, blueberries, and bananas. Today I didn't have all that, so what I'm actually gonna use are bananas, some hemp seeds, and some pumpkin seeds and dried cranberries. So you can switch up the toppings based on what you like and what you have, right, Shay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You have anything to add?
Nope.
Nope. You want to make this sucker?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. All right. So we're going to put all of the ingredients except the quinoa and the toppings into the blender. Okay? You want to help me out? Let's move your fighter mug here, buddy. In any order you want. Do you want, I'll help with the milk. How about that? So there's the cup of nut milk, okay. Got the cinnamon, all right. The chia seeds, okay. The vanilla, nice. What else we got? Maple syrup. Get all that in there, right? That's Shay's favorite part, the maple syrup, right, buddy?
Yeah.
Yep. And then you might need one of these for the cashew butter. Just take your time, it's fine, we're good, right? Has anyone tried this recipe yet that's out there? I posted it a couple weeks ago, and then some of you who have bought the program maybe have tried it or made it a staple. Like I said, it's highly modifiable, which is really nice because sometimes, I know people that are allergic to bananas, for example, so it's nice that you can sub it with something else. You're not stuck with it only being one thing. There you go. Let's get this. Let's make sure we get all that beautiful cashew nutrition in there, buddy. Maybe.
Yeah. See.
All right. So, you know what to do here?
Yeah.
Okay, make sure it's not nice and tight. Both sides, right? You want to pull it closer to you? That's okay. You're just kind of hidden in the camera. All right, hold on. We always warn them. It's going to be a little bit loud, right?
Which one's on? This one? This one's on?
Okay.
Should be.
It's on.
Good.
Okay, so you ready?
Got it.
All right, here we go with the blending. Cover your ears.
Which one is it? Okay.
This is Shay's favorite appliance, the blender. Right, buddy? He uses it all day long. Smoothies. You do, right?
True.
Yeah. So Shay, what is your favorite thing to blend? Why don't you tell people what you make? Take a look at the camera.
Smoothies.
You do. What do you put in your smoothies?
Milk, bananas, some cocoa powder, whatever that stuff is, and ice.
Do you sometimes put greens in there too?
Yeah.
You do. Like spinach and kale, I think. Yep. So he enjoys that. No, I've not tried it. Can it be made ahead? Does it store well? Great question. So I actually made the quinoa yesterday. And I like it warm, although you can totally eat this cold. So what I did is I just reheated the quinoa. I have a little steam oven. I just steamed it for a few minutes to make it a little bit warm. Absolutely, you can make it ahead of time. I mean, really, you could make this the night before and store it in the fridge. Although if you have all the ingredients, I mean, this is how long the topping takes. But the quinoa, absolutely. I did not make this morning. This was last night. And you can actually make larger batches of quinoa, keep them in the fridge, and then use some for salads and some, sorry about that. You can use it for multiple different things. So make ahead is definitely the way to go, right? You could even make it the night before, and I would suspect keep it in the fridge, like as a whole porridge as well. I suspect it would be a little bit more gelled at that point due to the chia seeds, but I'll have to try that as well. Great question. Great question. And I'm glad you're gonna give it a go. All right, yes, and people saying we're gonna do it. All right, so should we do this? What do we do now? Do you remember? So the first...
Oh, yeah. You pull that off, and you split that in half.
Yeah, you're gonna need to split the quinoa into our 2 bowls. You wanna do that for me?
Yeah.
Make sure I get just as much as you. Be fair.
I don't want to be fair. I'm not good at being fair. I'm bad at splitting.
He's not good at being fair is what he's saying because he's the little brother, so he definitely tries to get everything he can and gyp the rest of us, right?
Exactly.
Okay, what about this side? Oops. All right. There you go. Can you reach okay? There we go. So we just basically split the quinoa into 2 bowls. The recipe does make 2 servings. Obviously, you can make it bigger or smaller. You can half it and make just 1, or you can double it and make 4, right? And then what we're gonna do, Shay, slowly but surely, we're gonna be pouring this over. So let's pour it over, kind of like a little milk.
And topping.
Now I have a little extra here, which is fine. My cinnamon is very dark, so mine looks a little bit different. So these are also huge bowls, guys. I didn't have a smaller bowl to make these in, so I will tilt them up so you can see them. But essentially, you have your quinoa with the nut mixture, nut milk top on it. So then you can put some toppings. What do you want to put on yours? So these are hemp seeds. If you don't have hemp seeds in your pantry, they're actually incredibly nutritious, really easy to sprinkle on top of things. So that's what this is. This is a hemp seed. So you gotta make it look nice, buddy.
Oh, I'm making it look nice as much as I can.
So we're gonna give you some of that.
And I give you some blueberries.
And then he's gonna give me some blueberries. Okay, well, it doesn't look quite as nice when Shay does it, huh?
My favorite part.
Okay, so this is Shay's favorite part. He really likes the pumpkin seeds and the dried fruit, so we'll give him a little bit extra. So, essentially, you want to try to show him yours? Let's see. So essentially, you end up with a little bowl like this. Looks a lot like oatmeal. That's basically quinoa with this nut milk on top. You can add more or less. You could add a little bit more quinoa if you need to. I just want to repeat for those that just joined, this has twice the amount of protein as oatmeal, okay? And it's something very easy to make. So now the question is it any good? What do we think? There you go.
That's good.
It is good, right? So right now, going back to can you make this ahead, this is very much at room temperature because we were setting up for the live, so my quinoa cooled down a little bit. Can you go remove that? The phone's ringing, can you just... So this is at room temperature. You could also serve it hot, you could also serve it cold. It's quite good at room temperature, actually. Made it yesterday for practice. All right, I like it. What'd you think? What were your toppings? Did you switch it up at all? I think on the website I have it with coconut as well. My husband doesn't like coconut flakes and stuff, so I don't usually use those, although I love them. How about you? You like coconut flakes? Yeah, so that's another option as well. There's really no need to add nuts to it because there's so much nut in it, but you could. I mean, I could imagine that bananas and walnuts would be quite heavenly on top of it. You can mix up the toppings however you want. Here's your fighter mug, buddy. Shay's a fighter today. I'm the boss. Right? So I take it this is a 9-year-old hit because he's eating. He's eating it, and he's my picky eater. So throw it at the kids. Hello, handsome Shay. Someone called you handsome. I think that was your aunt. Yeah, he's very flattered. I like using hemp powder in a lot of stuff. Absolutely, hemp powder is great. Hemp seeds are great. Any type of dried fruit, seed, I mean, the more variety that you bring into your diet, the more healthy you will be, right? So I do know, and I'm gonna call out my cousin, we call her Aunt Sarah, but cousin Sarah, sometimes has trouble finding things that the kids will like that are highly nutritious. So this is a great recipe because it is highly nutritious. Obviously, kids eat it up. He's already finished it. And wants more. So that's a good sign. So this is something that you can make where they get a ton of nutrition in a very small package, right? And that's something that kids in America right now need, is a lot more nutrition, huh? Right? They're eating a lot of sugary cereals and stuff. He's trying to steal mine. Yeah, that's... Shay, I haven't had breakfast. So, actually, Shay, I have something for you. Here you go.
Hey.
So, as we talked about earlier, I have more quinoa in the fridge.
Yes, on it.
So, if you want seconds, about like that, buddy?
Yes.
Is that good? And you can pour over the top and make your own, all right? It's also nice that cooking with my son in the kitchen and teaching him how to make things, also very valuable lesson about nutrition. Hopefully today he can tell all his friends and his brother about how nutritious quinoa is.
See, he doesn't like to bake.
Your brother doesn't like to bake?
He hates it.
Yeah, he's not a big baker, is he? So, but this little guy for sure. So it's a great suggestion for that. Do you guys have any questions on this recipe? I think I've answered a few of them. Thought I'd reach out before I sign off for the day. It's one of the quick ones. So what I'm gonna be trying to do, and it's never fail safe, sometimes schedules change, but I thought it might be fun on Wednesdays or sometime midweek to do a recipe together. Just because it helps teach you about new foods and nutrition of foods, but also just to kind of switch it up so we're not always in these deep conversations about a lot of different health conditions. And then just a reminder for this week, I will not be here Friday. I have another appointment. I'm not gonna be able to go live. So my Q&A is going to be tomorrow. So tomorrow, if you show up at the normal time, questions, health questions, you know, ask me whatever you'd like to ask me. The last Q&A was so much fun. And I really, really enjoyed kind of getting to know you guys, answering your questions, so be prepared. If you'd like to send a question ahead of time, I'll usually put something on a story the night before where you can, you know, respond so that I can be prepared to answer that. Or you can just ask it live and I'll do my best to keep up. I think I kept up last time, which was a miracle, so I will try again. You have a great day as well, Kathy. So anyway, we're gonna go eat our breakfast, right, Shay? We're in. He's out. So I'm Dr. Tricia Pingel. So nice to see you all out there today. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's Q&A. And once again, I do have a guest on Monday. That's right, a guest.
Is that me?
And it's not you.
Oh, come on.
It's another doctor, a good friend. I'm gonna spare you on the topic. I'm gonna wait and surprise you, but it should be very, very informative, a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to some of the topics coming up. So, yes, if this recipe looks good to you, once again, it is part of the cookbook section of my program, Total Health Turnaround. So there's a wide variety of breakfasts, lunches, and dinners in there. This is one of the breakfasts and something that you can incorporate as a staple to keep nutrition going in. So thank you again so much for being here. You guys have a fantastic day. Would you
What
like
doctor
to,
is it?
I'm not going to tell you. Would you like to say goodbye? Say goodbye. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye now.
Bye.